How's it going, gamers? Chains here again, and today I wanted to come at you with my thoughts on the new game Black Myth: Wukong. Before we roll into the details, I wanted to first ask you for a quick like on this video if you enjoyed it, or if you found it at all enlightening, and a subscription to the channel would mean the world to me. Hop down in the comments and let me know if you're also enjoying this amazing game. We just hit 250 subs here on the channel and I'm shooting for 300, so any and all support helps to achieve this goal. This video is comprised of clips from the first 5 hours of the game and includes no major spoilers, so no need to worry about that. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's get down to the brass tacks. Right out of the gate, I want you to know that I absolutely love this game, and I couldn't recommend it enough to any gamer out there. I've been patiently awaiting the result, like many others, after that wicked trailer that we saw years ago, and nobody could believe that it would actually be true. But I can wholeheartedly say that hell must have frozen over, because these devs actually held true to the original vision and brought us a beautiful game with a compelling story and addictive gameplay mechanics. Nowadays, we all know that you can never trust an announcement trailer. The final product rarely ever holds up to the developer's true vision of the game. Game Science, however, came through for us and showed that a team of dedicated developers can in fact put their money where their mouth is and bring us greatness in a gaming world full of disappointment. Is this game completely flawless? No, but even at the highest rated games across history have their low points, and I will say that Black Myth: Wukong's lowest points are higher than even the recent AAA game's highest points. I'm looking at you over there, Suicide Squad, but I don't need to get into that. We're talking about Black Myth: Wukong today. So from the immensely detailed environments to the meticulously designed bosses, Game Science showed true love and passion in the creation of this modern telling of the classic story, Journey to the West. The graphic fidelity is everything you would expect from that announcement trailer we saw years ago. It's absolutely incredible, making all of the environments ridiculously immersive and nearly indistinguishable from real life. Believe me, I know that graphics don't ever make the entire game. However, this game is the full package. The graphics are amazing. The performance is astounding. So far, the game has ran so smooth for me. It's obviously a very demanding game, but I have a 4070 Ti, a Ryzen 7950X 3D, and I'm able to maintain a steady 70 to 80 frames per second in 1440p on completely max settings. I can't even recall a stutter or hinge in performance at any point in my playthrough so far. And in recent memory, I can't even think of a game that on release performed this well. Now when it gets to the game itself, the characters in this game are impeccable. They portray gripping and believable dialogue that keeps you locked in during any and all story events. The side quests, much like the design from Software, lead you in blind and allow you to unfold the story yourself without quest markers anywhere to be found. I feel as though this allows the player to become even more immersed in the story, making the overall experience much more memorable. Also, the gameplay loop is likely inspired by From Software's revolutionary Soulsborne game style. You go out, you kill enemies, you gather XP, get level points, then you find a centralized bonfire, or in this case a shrine where you apply incense, to then level up, sell things for currency, buy crafting items, craft armor, craft weapons, and craft drinks and pellets to buff yourself in combat. Not only do you have the similar bonfire style saving system in Black Myth: Wukong, they also take a similar stride with ambiguity with story elements and very challenging combat that's so satisfying when you finally get it down. The progression system is synonymous to this aforementioned Soulsborne game style, as you level up your health, your stamina, your mana, defense, and resistances. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the bosses in this game could outboss nearly anything in recent memory, Elden Ring included. I have yet to see a repeated boss design, and there are supposedly 90 plus bosses throughout this game, all of which provide a different and compelling challenge throughout and at the end of each chapter. All that I've encountered so far have been truly mind-blowing. From the appearance of the boss, to the arenas, all the way down to the boss movesets. Not only do the graphics do them the justice that is deserved, but I'm telling you, the arenas are breathtaking and the movesets take some time to learn, and make you feel so satisfied when you finally figure it out and land all the moves you need to land. The linear story design of Black Myth Wukong also leads you to fighting bosses almost non-stop throughout your playtime. A step away from another massive open world is a breath of fresh air to me, and it's warmly welcomed. Game Science once again flexes their dev muscles by proving there really isn't a need for repeated content today, and holding true to their original vision can be done over time. The result is a wonderfully told, linear story and a set of challenging and unforgettable boss encounters that, in my opinion, altogether will lift this game to being an easy contender for Game of the Year in 2024. I want to wrap all this up by saying, again, I could not recommend this game enough to any gamer out there. Game Science came out of the woodworks and provided us with an amazing game, stacked with content and replayability, all for a very reasonable price. There's no DLC, there's no quest lines or any gear locked behind paid content. It's just a good old-fashioned video game for video gamers. I want to take a sec to thank you all for checking out this video if you've made it this far, and a friendly reminder to hop down in the comments and chat with me. Leave that like if you enjoyed this coverage of Black Myth Wukong, and subscribe for more videos like this one. I hope you had a baller day. Have fun gaming out there. Peace.